it's Dawn from Ninja Bunny Crochet. Today I have for us to do a water bottle cozy. Now I used some cotton yarn for this. I used a couple of different colors. I used peaches and cream. This is one of the colors I used. It's called bright orange. This is a worsted weight 100% cotton yarn. Medium 4, and another one of the colors I used in this one is another peaches and cream, and it's called Sunshine. That's for the yellow. And another one, peaches and cream, and this color is called Pastel Pink. And then for the green, I used Lily Sugar and Cream. Now, this ball I've used for several things, so don't think that you would use all of this just for this little bit of green. And this color is called Hot Green. All the combined colors here, you'll use about 1.5 ounces of yarn in this particular project. I used a H hook or 5.0 millimeter hook. This fits a typical size Camelback water bottle. I got the water bottle here off camera. I'm trying to see what the size of this water bottle is. It's a 600 milliliter water bottle. I don't know if I can see. This is the water bottle that it fits. So it's just an average water bottle. So let's get started making a water bottle cozy. For today's tutorial, I'm going to be using a couple of different colors. I'm going to be using Sugar and Cream, Lily Sugar and Cream in the color Dazzle Blue. And I'm going to be using Peaches and Cream and the color Psychedelic, Lily Sugar and Cream in the color Hot Blue. And I know this is a sugar and cream. I'm thinking it's maybe cobalt blue or light blue. I just don't have the label on this one anymore, but I know it is a Lily Sugar and Cream. I just don't remember what the color is, but I'm going to be using this blue too. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you won't miss any of my tutorials. To start the water bottle cozy, we're going to start with a magic ring. Place your yarn over your hand, lock it down on your middle finger with your thumb, wrap it around your 2 fingers, and form an X on the back of your fingers. Place your hook under the bottom strand, turn it over, grab the top one, pull it up and twist. Grab your working yarn and chain stitch. Since we're going to be working in half double crochet, chain again, and we're going to place 8 half double crochets into the magic ring. Once you have 8 half double crochets, pull your tail and cinch up your magic ring. We're going to slip stitch into the first half double crochet that we made. If you're not sure which one that is, just count back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it might be a little tight to get into that first one, but that's okay. Oops. First, don't drop the stitch. There we go. Chain 2. And we're going to place 2 half double crochets back into that same stitch. and 2 half double crochets into each stitch around. Continue working 2 half double crochets in each stitch around, and I'll meet back up with you at the end of the round. I'm at the end of round 2. I have 16 half double crochets, and we're going to slip stitch into the first half double crochet that we made. To start round 3, we're going to chain 2 and half double crochet into the same stitch we just slip stitched into. Then we're going to half double crochet 2 times, or a half double crochet increase into the next stitch. And 1 half double crochet into the next, and a half double crochet increase into the next. One into the next, and increase into the next. And that's going to be a repeat all the way around. Please continue this, and I will meet up with you at the end of the round. We're at the end of round 3. We have 24 stitches, and we're going to slip stitch into the first half double crochet that we made. For round 4, we're going to chain 2 and half double crochet into the same stitch that we just slip stitched into. And we're going to half double crochet into the next stitch and half double crochet increase into the next. Half double crochet into the next 2 stitches. That's 1 stitch in each of the next 2 stitches, then increase into the next. And that's our repeat. 1, 1, and then 2 into the next. So please do this all the way around, and I'll meet back up with you at the end of the round. We're at the end of round 4. We have 32 stitches. We're going to slip stitch into the first half double crochet that we made. We're done increasing, so we're going to start round 5 with a chain 2. We're going to half double crochet in the first stitch that we made. Then in the next stitch right here, we're going to do a front post half double crochet. So wrap the yarn, go into the post, and come out the front, and complete your half double crochet. For the next one, we're going to do the same thing, half double, front post, crochet, half double crochet, sorry about that. Try to say that 10 times fast. Again, wrap the yarn, and we're going to do a front post, half double crochet. Again, in the next one, front post, half double crochet. We're going to do that in each stitch all the way around. We're going to do a front post, half double crochet. Of course, don't let your yarn split on you like that. Sorry about that. Okay, continue this all the way around until you reach the last stitch, and I'll meet back up with you at the end of the round. I'm at the end of round 5. We still have 32 stitches, and we're going to slip stitch into the first half double crochet that we made. To start round 6, we're going to chain 2 and half double crochet in the same stitch we just slip stitched into, and half double crochet in each stitch around. At the end of this round, we're going to change colors. So please continue half double crocheting in each stitch, and I'll meet back up with you at the end of the round so that we can change colors. At the end of round 6, we still have 32 stitches, and we're going to slip stitch, but we're also going to start our new color. So we're going to drop the dark blue, and we're going to pull up our next color, which in this case is going to be this light blue. Do our chain 2, and we're going to snip off this color right here, the dark blue. And tie these two ends together. Now you could stop right here and weave these ends in, or you can work them under, however you want. I'm going to leave mine loose for right now and work them under later. Now rounds 7 and 8 are going to be straight half double crochet. From here on out, your rounds until you reach round 21, well actually technically, yes, round 21, is basically half double crochets in each stitch, but we're going to be changing color every 2 rounds. So we do every other round we're going to change color. So we're going to do 2 rounds of this light blue, half double crochet in each stitch. So put 2 rounds of your second color on, and I'll meet back up with you at the end of round 8. I'm at the end of round 8. We still have 32 stitches, and we're going to switch colors again. I'm going to switch to my multicolor. And again, I'm going to leave these ends to weave in at the end. That's completely up to you if you want to do your ends now. So now rounds 9 and 10 are going to be in the multicolor. And again, still half double crochet in each stitch around. And I will meet back up with you at the end of round 10, where we're going to switch colors one more time. So I'm at the end of round 10, and we're going to switch to color D, the last color, the 4th color. And let's pull up our 4th color. Ends in there, and now we're good to go. So now we're on round 11 and 12, and again it's the same thing, half double crochet in each one of the stitches around for rounds 11 and 12. And I'll meet back up with you at the end of round 12. And that's when we're going to switch back to our first color. So I'll meet back up with you at the end of round 12. I'm at the end of round 12 and we're going to switch back to our first color, which is the dark blue. So slip stitch into the first half double crochet we made and we're going to pull up the dark blue. Chain 2, and then let's go back in here and tie these off. Now we're going to start the repeat in the colors. Just like we have, let me back out the camera so you can see, with the other one. So we're right here. This is the end of round 12. So we're going to go one more time. We're going to repeat all of our colors. Would be the first color. So we're going to go and repeat that section, repeat this all over again till we get up to round 20. So I would please repeat round 13 to round 20, and I will meet back up with you at the end of round 20 where you should be ending, you should be changing colors back to, which would be the dark blue, which is going to be right up here at round 20 when we're going to start the top of our bottle cozy. So please repeat round 13, go from round 13 to round 20, and you're going to be basically, it's just half double crochet, changing colors every other round to repeat the color pattern. And I'll meet back up with you at the end of round 20. I'm at the end of round 20. I've already changed over to my dark blue. To start round 21, we're going to chain 2 and double crochet into the same stitch we just slip stitched into. Chain 2. We're going to skip the next 2 stitches, 1, 2, and double crochet into the next. We're going to repeat that. Chain 2 and skip the next 2 stitches, 1, 2, and double crochet into the next. Again, chain 2 and double crochet, skip 2, 1, 2, and double crochet into the next. Please repeat this pattern all the way across, or all the way around, excuse me, and I'll meet back up with you at the end of the round. I've made it all the way back around. I've chained 2, and I'm going to slip stitch into that first double crochet that I've made. To start round 22, we're going to chain 2 and half double crochet into the same stitch we just slip stitched into, and in the next chain space, chain 2 space, we're going to place 2 half double crochets. And we're going to half double crochet into the next stitch, into that double crochet, and 2 half double crochets into the chain space, and a half double crochet into the double crochet. Now we come up to the chain space and 2 double crochets into the chain space. Excuse me, 2 half double crochets, pardon me. So please repeat this all the way around and I'll meet back up with you at the end of the round. Come to the end of round 22. I've placed my last two half double crochets into that last chain space, and we're going to pull up our yarn and snip it off so that we can finish off with an invisible finish. So thread up your yarn needle, take your yarn needle, and not go through the first stitch, go through the second stitch, and thread up your yarn needle, and then we're going to go back into the first stitch again, back into this stitch right here, so that it covers over that first stitch, so it looks like the same stitch. So it looks like you can't tell where you finished and where you started. And just weave it under some of these stitches like this. Just like you would a regular, like weaving under and then you can see where it's hard to tell where you finished and where you started. Just like that. And you can just snip off your yarn. And that's done. Okay, now we can start on the strap. To start the strap, you're going to want to start with a chain of 100. I'm going to do mine in the dark blue, just like the top of the water bottle cozy. You can do yours in any one of the colors that you want. I just think it looks good in the matching color. Once you have your chain of 100, flip your chain over, and we're going to work on the back bars of the chain, second chain from hook, single crochet. Single crochet your way down the chain till you get to the end of the chain, and then fasten off. Make sure you leave yourself a little bit of yarn at the end so that you can, sorry, my chain twisted there, so that you can sew the ends of your chain together. Once you've got to the end of your chain, fasten off, thread up your yarn needle, and we're going to weave it in and out of the double crochet round on your water bottle cozy, just like this. Careful not to have it twist. Just weave it in and out. If it twists, you can just untwist it, just like that. Straighten it out. You don't want to have it twisted in there. You want it nice and flat. There you go. And you're going to sew these two ends together for your handle. on your cozy. And then you'll be done. And it'll be all finished. So if you like this tutorial, this is your back side. Because you can see you have your diagonal seam there, and there's your front side. So if you've liked this tutorial, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you won't miss any of my tutorials. And happy crocheting! Thanks for watching! Bye-bye! This is what your cozy will look like when it's all finished. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. And if you've liked this tutorial, please give it a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Happy crocheting. Bye-bye.